He is active. He won't start, but he is available tonight. It'll be his first game since March 11th. Your starting five for the Utah Jazz with Mitchell, Conley, Ingles, Gobert, and O'Neal. And it is Gobert who gets a scoring start. In a runaway at the end of Game 5 in the final 3.5 minutes. Turnover turns into a three-pointer, and the Jazz
and Spider-Man feel like they can get any shot they want at any time.
Noteworthy on that turnover by Murray in the first possession. First turnover for him since the third quarter of Game 3. He had played 91-plus minutes without a turnover as Millsap connects for the first Denver basket. It is remarkable efficiency for Jamal Murray. And watching Mitchell and Murray 50 in the same game, setting history. First two opponents to do that in an NBA playoff game as Jeremy Grant.
Well, if you watch the first 4 shots of this game, I mean, they're wide open. This is playoff basketball, and teams are shooting better percentages than they did during the regular season.
Jokic, kind of the wagon wheel, the point center for the Nuggets. And he can fire it from long range as well. Got Gobert out there deep. Morris, the jump shot is good. all we heard all day from both coaches was how important the defensive matchups are going to be. The schemes. Here's Gobert all the way in. He's fouled. Donovan Mitchell, he fires from 3 and he rattles one home. What a
Harris first tweaked his hip in the second practice here in the bubble after arriving late due to personal reasons, and he was trying to ramp up rather quickly off to a hot start tonight.
And Jared, I think that's a great point about the extra time that he got to get back in this series. And if you're Denver, you need him on the floor because of defense. But this is a close
so far as the Utah Jazz are a perfect 7 for 7. They've hit 3 threes. Conley just dropped his first three-pointer. And they're up 8 as Jokic rains one home. Series mentality has not been easy for either one of these teams. And both coaches admitted that we've gone pretty light since coming back. So it's going to be an interesting question. That one up. Utah back in possession, leading by 7. And Clarkson, a little hesitation, patient, knocks another one down. What a great find.
Laterally, he can destroy you on offense, and that's why right now he needs to be aggressive to make sure that his presence is felt on the court. Just like that. Make sure that you get your guys involved because they're going at you on the other end.
Game of Gobert. And look at Jokic already backing up. Mitchell goes right by them all, kicks it to the corner. Wide open, Niang knocks down a 3.
Super high so that Jokic couldn't get up and try to get in the face of the defender. Of the offensive player, sorry.
Here's Jokic, passed up a 3. Now he's on the drive, goes through the double team and scores the layup. Nice take to the basket by Nikola Jokic.
Nice footwork right there by the big man.
Mitchell, little hesitation and a finish at the rim. Here. And now the shot clock at 6. Into the hands of Murray. Gets a screen. A three-pointer is up and in for Jamal Murray.
What the second unit along with Murray can do inside. The athletic Plumlee just clears the way for Murray for the nice layup.
The blow by some of that rush you're talking about. Clarkson just took it right out of the hands of Plumlee. Jordan Clarkson probing. And an easy layup for Jordan. Looked like one of the best additions that any team has made midseason. Conley pushes it ahead. Niang running the floor.
To get out in transition. He felt that Denver came back in Game 5 only because they got fast break points in that second half.
Torrey Craig answers as we come to the end of the first quarter. Entertaining start. Not much defense being played early. Utah made their first 7 shots. And Conley, oh, you got to call that, Mike.
Back, and he hasn't played a game since March 11th. So just having him out here healthy, I think is inspiring all of his teammates. And I'm not going to ask too much of Gary Harris. Just having him out here, we know.
It's in Sacramento. Back-to-back playoffs for the Nuggets. There's a nice slip pass to Niang, but he's met at the rim by Plumlee. In transition, here's Murray. Little hesitation, and the reverse is good. Timeout, Quinn Snyder. The Jazz at the end of the first and on into the second quarter.
Great defensive switch that time. Now Denver is trapping. They've got a little bit into a rhythm, trapping, forcing it to the corner, but the Jazz.
Entirety of the second half in Game 5. There's Murray, misses the 3. Plumlee with the offensive rebound. And Murray on the drive. Murray is fouled and 1. Up well. Another good defensive stand for Denver. Here's Craig with the left hand on the drive. Craig, strong finish. Torrey Craig. Grant finds Jokic, gives it right back to Murray. And now Jokic open for three. He'll fire it and he'll drain it. Nikola Jokic with a three. Clarkson gets deep, and Jokic with a good hands in the steal. Clarkson takes it right back, and Jordan Clarkson able to get the swipe and the layup. A quick 6 for Jordan Clarkson off the Utah bench. Jeremy Grant on the other end. Second chance opportunity here for Utah. Harris now on the drive, and Harris hangs and scores. Wow, fresh legs. Gary Harris
right now to put pressure on Utah's best player, but the play's already been called.
Murray returns. Murray with a little mid-range. Cash, 20 points.
Drop coverage. Nikola was up on that three-point shooter. Oh, good move.
Murray, boy, still able to keep control of the basketball and a little finger roll at the rim. Both of these coaches addressing their teams during that last time out. Jordan Clarkson in a corner three set up by Donovan Mitchell. Rocking the skinny jeans better than Quinn Snyder at this point. I mean, Kenny Smith's got to be getting jealous right here.
Oh, man, please show.
Murray has been electrifying tonight. He's got 22 already. And now Murray again. Oh, nothing but.
And an opportunity for politicians to share what they are actually doing to get things done. And guys, let me add here a point of pride among the Jazz organization.
Bubble. These players saw no action, so they took action upon themselves and engaging those who have the power to make change to do just that. As Ingles hits a three. The first quarter has kept it going. Murray for three, had a block by Ingles. Got a chance here. 2-1. Ingles puts it up. He's fouled.
What's to play for?
Denver made 7 threes in the first half. Able to be saved by. A lot of ball movement, a lot of body movement with Utah. That's their staple. That one's blocked. And keep an eye on Donovan Mitchell. Conley now turns the corner, gives it to Gobert. A little pick and roll action, beautifully done.
17 and 10 in this series, but great hands and great finish by the big fella.
Here's Grant for three. Got it. As he gets comfortable with it year after year. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal. A lot of touches here. Good ball movement, and Conley with a runner.
Games 2 and 3, the coach had to implore his team to play hard. That's never a good recipe for a win when your coach has to beg you to play hard. And so everyone wants to see them kind of play with that action. As Spider.
Jamal Murray with 25 points in the first half. 9 of 13 shooting. Morris now. Got it. Nice little mid-range.
The screen while you're handing off the ball to the guard, and later on in the game you can actually give it to him and slip right away, and it looks like a traditional pick and roll.
Royce O'Neal with a three-pointer for the Jazz. Right. Murray finding some space, but Gobert there to disrupt that shot. Excellent defense by the Jazz. Clarkson back on the floor, finds Mitchell, and he's got another three.
Honor the memory of others like George Floyd who have lost his life in a police shooting. So fellas, guys on the court getting it done on and off.
Yeah, no question. That's good stuff there. Jerry gets a steal. Mitchell turns the corner. Millsap on his hip, and Mitchell with the layup. Morris with a rebound. One and done for Utah.
Jokic has post position inside a smaller player. Good shot right there.
Mitchell guarded by Monte Morris. Harris back on the floor as well. Three-pointer is up for Mitchell, and he's got it.
Come on, man.
Kind of had an awkward step. Clock down to 8. This matchup we've been watching all series. Mitchell scores on Murray. Michael Malone calling on Torrey Craig. He'll be checking in momentarily. Jokic, high arcing jump shot. Porter joining Jokic and Murray on the floor now. The Denver 5. Behind the back, Jokic fires up a three. And off the window. Pace of this game that we saw in the first half has slowed somewhat. Better defense here in the third. And Jokic, tough shot. And Gobert pulls down the rebound, and a foul on Jokic, who is now asking for a foul on the other end. Got a player down as Wall. Shot clock at 6 now. Murray, patient. Now he's got Gobert on him. Step back three on the way is good.
Especially to the coaches that have switched. They put their players in a position where you have to play defense by calling certain plays that you'll be called out if you're not on.
Mike Conley delivers it right now. Quinn Snyder Once he added Niang, presenting some challenges on the three-point line. Murray, quick release on the three. He's got it. Flies high for the rebound. 9-point game. Utah trails. 8-minute mark in regulation, and Donovan Mitchell with a 6-point lead as we go under 8 minutes.
Or your two guard, depending on how you look at it, BA.
Either way, bucket getters. How about that? Jokic. Only Jokic. He's got 20.
He's so skilled, and he has an easy 20, getting others involved as well.
Conley working with Gobert. Conley puts it high off the window. Mike Conley scoring in traffic. Oh, we're going to have a good ball prevention there. Can't get it in Murray's hands. Here's Grant for three. What a big shot for Jeremy.
Again, mature in front of our eyes. Grant, a part of his game that he was not known for, knocking down threes.
Mitchell for three. Another big shot for Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell. He's got 30 now. 5 made threes. Murray, little runner is good. Jamal Murray up. Murray goes. Shot clock at 3. Another little floater is good. In the hands of Mitchell. Shot clock to 7. Mitchell's got Grant on him. Mitchell, a little step back 3 is good. What a shot. Murray, three-pointer is up, and it's good. Jamal.
It's one indicator of the Jazz when they lose, and that is turnovers. And they averaged 9.5 turnovers. When they get more than 9, they lose. Right now, that was
three-pointer, and Denver stretching this out to a 14-point lead. Mitchell with an possession for the Nuggets. Trying to survive to a Game 7. Here goes Craig, and he finds Michael Porter Jr. in a row to put him on the brink. Clarkson on the drive. Clarkson gives it up. Mitchell, that's a three-pointer, up and in. Donovan. Both Mitchell and Murray is off the charts right now. Step back 3 on the way, and he's got another one. Jamal Murray keeps it
building as if he's at home.
Mitchell gives it up. Conley, three-pointer. He's got it.
Telling you.
Just under a minute to go. Denver using some clock here. Jokic finding Murray. Murray, does he got another one in him? Oh, you bet he does! And that might be the dagger. Wow. Wow. Back wins facing elimination. They are going to force a Game 7. What a game. The Denver Nuggets, the 3 seed, will force a Game 7. They were in Game 7s twice.